He lost his life doing what he loved, skiing and hiking through British Columbia's snowy wilderness. But Michel Trudeau paid a terrible price for his passion. Just over a year ago, he was swept into the icy waters of Kokanee Lake by an avalanche. Today, his mother and brother spoke publicly about his death for the first time in a bid to save others. The CBC's Terry Malevsky reports.
Et la deuxième question?
There was something familiar about the self-confidence of the man at the podium and about the smile of his mother, who hasn't smiled much since her youngest son was swept away by an avalanche.
If Michel had decided to stay home and play chess and Nintendo, he would have been fine. But he chose to go out there, and that's what made the difference.
Now the Trudeaus are trying to put their grief to good use. The family was devastated by the death of Michel, and they're hoping to educate a snowbound nation about the risks we're taking in ever-growing numbers.
What about the idea of, yes, we're going to take risks. That's what life is. That's what life is. But we're not going to cross the stupid line. We're going to say to our buddies when they dare us to jump off a cornice where we know the snow might not be stable, that would be stupid.
You only have to watch the boundary ropes at Whistler to see just how popular crossing the stupid line is. People can't wait to ski out of bounds, and they don't seem to care about the risk of an avalanche.
I forget about that, I don't put that into the equation,
Because I've done it 3 times today and I can't wait to go back.
There is, of course, a tremendous marketing machine at work which promotes dangerous backcountry skiing and snowboarding as glamorous. The Trudeaus are not pretending that that is going to change.
If we try to say, don't go out of bounds, which obviously is the safest thing to do, nobody would listen.
Indeed, roughly 15 Canadians a year die in avalanches as booming snow sports and better equipment bring more people to try their luck. But the danger really hit home 14 months ago when the RCMP divers plunged desperately into the ice of Kokanee Lake, where Michel Trudeau was swept away by an avalanche. They never found him. When they failed again, despite several more dives last September, the Trudeaus decided that Kokanee Lake was a fitting resting place.
Justin, Sasha, and I have all been up there. We feel that it's a place that is as close to heaven on earth as you can imagine, and that our son is blessed to be have his grave, the Kokanee Glacial Lake.
The Trudeaus are not over the death of Michel. They're not saying that he could have been saved, and they're not trying to ban people from taking risks, but they do want people to know what the risks are. Terry Malevsky, CBC News, Mount Seymour, BC.